Hi y'all, if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. If you are new, welcome. My name is Amira and my channel is all about trying new makeup, talking about new makeup, but also finding new and exciting ways to be inspired by the makeup you already own. If that sounds good to you, I hope you will consider subscribing, and if you enjoyed today's video, hitting the like button. Okay guys, we are sitting down and we are doing another makeup releases, perhaps anti-haul. This one's gonna feel just as anti-haulish as the last because they're trolling us at this point, and frankly, I'm not happy about it. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so let's talk about this, shall we? Because there's a lot going on and I've got a lot to say. So first up, let's talk about this new sneak peek at Too Faced's holiday palette. They are usually the first ones to give us a sneak peek of what they're coming out with. They come out with their holiday, their like fall holiday palettes super early. We are in mid-August and they have dropped a sneak peek. It is called the Pumpkin Spice Second Slice. This looks like they took the gingerbread spice and the pumpkin spice, the OG ones, and just smushed them together. Like that orange, what's it called? Second Helping, and then the pink, Thankful. Those are from the OG gingerbread spice palette. The colors, not the names necessarily, but the tones are from that palette. And then they also are showing a melted matte pumpkin spice latte lipstick. I'm not mad at that. Now I will say this about Too Faced. Their melted matte lipsticks are bomb. They're really good. And I enjoy the fall and winter shades. So if I were to pick anything up from this, not that I am, but if I were, that would probably be the thing, because the palette is just like, and then it has this like, look, doesn't it look like a picture of a pumpkin pie that you would get in like clip art or like in paint? Like they could come up with something more interesting or just visually not so tacky. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm probably going to be a little salty with this video because the things that I'm seeing right now, I'm just like, really? McGrath and Supreme are doing a round 2 of their collaboration, and this time it is 3 nail polishes, a black, a red, and a white. Coming soon on the Supreme website. Cool. The first Supreme collab I thought was basically her shade Obsessed or Elson. Actually, it was probably Elson or Elson 2. All 3 of those are reds. Obsessed is more orangey, but Elson and Elson 2 are like traditional reds. And I basically feel like she took those shades and put them in Supreme packaging. There was nothing different or from something you could get from her and have much better access to. You know, Supreme is one of those brands that like everything is about like, you know, scarcity tactics with their marketing, and it's sold out and you have to stand in line to get everything. I'm not standing in line and I'm not stressing myself out for a red, a black, and a white nail polish. I love Mother Pat, but no. Urban Decay is doing a collab as well. They are doing their She-Hulk, or excuse me, Urban Decay / Marvel Studios She-Hulk collab. Eyeshadow palette, 13 shades, a mini eyeshadow palette. It was available earlier this week. Pictures here. I'm a huge Marvel fan, by the way. I'm like geek out huge. Like that's probably something that some people don't know about me, but I ride for Marvel. And I enjoyed the first episode of She-Hulk. Haven't seen the second one yet. When I'm filming this, it hasn't been released yet. What the hell is this? You do a palette where you're doing, like, the packaging is cool, but it's like, this is green, and you have one green in the middle and a kind of muted green on the side, and that's it. How How do you do a collab with She-Hulk and only have one legitimate green in the palette? How? And why do we need a 6-pan of oranges? What is that? Why do we need a 6-pan mini palette that has no aesthetic connection to anything else, not even the larger palette? I don't understand. I'm confused. I'm just, and then they show a picture of an eye with green and purple eyeshadow, and I'm just sort of like, did you guys use that palette for this? Did you? Really? I don't believe you. It looks too saturated. Like the tones, even in the next promo of the girl with the purple and green, like look at the first one and then look at the second one. You're telling me those are the same shades? I would say the second photo is the most accurate as far as how the tones are actually going to look on real people. I think the second photo is photoshopped. I mean, the eye is green for Pete's sake. So yeah, but I mean, the tones have been like turned up in editing. Anyway, yeah, that's enough for me. Next up is the Tom Ford new white suede collection. It's an eye and cheek palette, lip colors in the shades Shameless and Adored, and a white suede shade and illuminate cushion foundation. I will post the photo of the palette itself with the lipsticks. Here is a photo of the swatches. Remember I said Tom Ford is overrated and that all of his stuff basically looks the same? And then Tom Ford was like, you're absolutely right, Amira. I am overrated and everything does look the same. Exhibit A. Exhibit A. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Exhibit A. This came out after I had already posted my last makeup releases video, but this is the Natasha Nona Dream Collection, and it is a palette and a highlighter palette along with some lipsticks, lip liner, and gloss. Now, I need more data for this because I'm confused. When I first saw it, I was like, isn't that retro? That's retro, right? Why are we repackaging retro? And then I zoomed in and I'm like, okay, it looks like she's got some duochromes in there. There's still a lot of, like, there's a purple and a plum kind of burgundy tone. I need more data because I don't think it's as retro-y as the photos would lead us to believe, but I need more data. I need to see it in person or see someone use it because I'm looking at it and I'm intrigued, but I also don't want to get got, you know? I don't want to get got, guys. I've come to the conclusion I'm not a rosy pinky girl, and well, rosy tones, you know, but this one's more like purple burgundy, which I can kind of get down with. So, but I need more data. I need to know more. I need to see more than these promo photos, which frankly, I don't think are the best promo photos because they make this palette look so much like retro that even in the comments on Trend Mood, people are like, it looks like retro. So I just think they should have done a little bit better. And I'm hoping that as we get closer to when it's going to actually be out, we'll see some like better promo photos and some looks and things like that with it. But what's actually intriguing me for once is one of her highlighter palettes. It's a My Dream Blush and Highlighter palette. Why does this intrigue me? It does. I think it's that mauve-y rosy tone of the blush. I'm just sort of like, huh, because I feel like so many of her highlighter and blush palettes look the same. This is the first one where I feel like I'm actually kind of interested in the palette. So, but again, I need more data. I think with this whole collection, I'm just like, tell me more. I need more. One thing that is actually very much on my wish list, and I probably will eventually be picking up, are the new Bronze Balm Sheer Sculpting Bronzers from Merit. I am all about that cream bronzer life right now. You guys know that. I love the LYS Beauty bronzing stick. I've been enjoying that so much that I'm like, I'll try another one. And the Merit one looks interesting. I will say I wish that they had maybe one or two more shades, but this isn't a bad range, you know. I think if I were to pick it up, I'd probably get the shade Sin. But I don't, it says it's a sheer buildable bronzer. Sheer. That's the only thing that gives me pause. It says sheer. But I want to give it a try. I want to give it a try. Maybe I'll purchase it and try it on in like a new makeup video or something like that. Each, like I said, it's 5 shades and they are $30 each. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Bronze release that I'm not intrigued by is the new Melt Cosmetics Ultra Matte Bronzer release. I am not feeling this. The shades just look really flat. If you look at the like powder, like they have those shades and they have like the little corresponding little like this light, medium, tan, dark. Is it just me or do those look like contour shades? Like they look really like flat, right? Am I the only one who sees this? It just, and I know that they're matte, so it's going to be a flatter formula, but I just, and I feel like this is a harbinger of things to come. The fact that we're seeing all of a sudden these brands are coming out with super matte things again. I think we're, you know, I think there's going to, the next trend is going to be a veering away of all the cream glowy dewy things, and we're going to be back to matte. I say do you and what looks best and works best for you, but I think this, when I saw this release, I was like, ah, okay, the pendulum is starting to swing, and I think we're going to be seeing more of these types of releases. But as of now, these don't interest me at all. Westman Atelier is coming out with their own skin tint. It is called the Vital Skincare Complexion Drops. Let's see, 16 shades, flexible shades, with 4 new being added in December. $68 each. Why couldn't all the shades be released at once? Like, why not just wait until all your shades are ready? I'm not, that kind of thing irks me. To me, that just means like you wanted to hurry up and rush a product out before it was fully ready to be released. Because to come out with 16 shades would be like, but 4 more are coming. We're almost done cooking, guys. It's almost done. We're gonna send the appetizers out now. But yeah, that's how it feels. And I just, it makes me feel some kind of way about it, because I can almost guarantee you that the 4 shades that they're waiting to add are the deeper shades. $68 is a lot of money for a skin tint. I've never tried Westman Atelier. I know some people really love the products, but I don't see myself buying that. Not for $68. Gucci is coming out with some new blushes. Doesn't say when, but it's a little sneak peek, and I'll pop the picture here. The packaging is super cute, but the colors, I'm like, nah. They're too peaky tones. One's a deeper pink, one's a lighter baby pink. That's just not my vibe, but the packaging is stunning, and I just wanted to talk about it because I think the package is stunning, you know? I think it's beautiful. Charlotte Tilbury is coming out with something that's almost exactly identical, and it is the Beautifying Face Palette, and it comes with 2 blushes. Look at those 2 blushes. Do those not just look like the 2 Gucci ones I just showed? And then 2 corresponding highlighters. It's the same. Pick one. I mean, you get more bang for your buck. Gucci's quite expensive. I mean, Charlotte Tilbury is expensive, but not quite as expensive as Gucci. So if you like both shades, just wait for the Charlotte Tilbury. You can get both of those plus 2 highlighters, you know? That might be a better deal for you. This has not been announced when it is being released. It says it is coming soon though. But this, again, these aren't my tones, but I feel like if those are your tones, I think that the Charlotte Tilbury is probably a better deal than the Gucci ones. Patrick Ta is coming out with a foundation and powder. 24 duos. So each one is a duo. It's a foundation and a powder. And a compact. $52. Look at this shade range. Do you guys hear how I'm sighing in like irritation? Look at this shade range. And some people, I've seen some people say, oh, this shade range looks great. I disagree. I think, and maybe to me, maybe it's the promo photos, but I'm looking at the swatches on people and what they're saying the corresponding shades for people. And then I'm looking at the shades in the pan and I have questions. I have questions. The deepest shade we're supposed to believe is the same shade as the woman at the bottom. And that powder looks about it looks like chalk, like how I said it, I've lost interest in Patrick Ta, and I have, guys. And so this is not something that you will see me reviewing or purchasing. I just have questions about I'm not impressed. Let's just put it that way. I don't want to spend too much time on this because it's just, I feel like in 2022, we shouldn't keep having to have these conversations about undertones and shade ranges and things like that. And I just feel like this is another one of those products where that conversation is warranted. And I'm frankly exhausted already talking about it. I won't be buying this. And last, and most definitely least, is this new collab between Fenty and Mischief called Ketchup or Makeup, a set that includes 6 packets. Each contain either ketchup or Fenty Beauty's Gloss Bomb, $25. Didn't I say they were trolling us, people? What the hell is this? I literally am angry looking at this. It is a pack that might have lip gloss in it. You spend $25. It might have Fenty Gloss Bomb in it, but it also might just have some ketchup packets. Who's to know? Who is buying this? And why would anyone think this was a cute idea? This to me is like the ultimate jumping of the shark, specifically for Fenty. I don't get how this fits into the brand aesthetic. I don't get how this like why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? If I personally, when I first saw this, just thought it was packets of lip gloss, and even that I was like, what the hell? But to look at this and really read it and find out that not only is it a stupid idea, but you might not even get lip gloss. You might just get packets of ketchup. Excuse me? Is that how we're rolling in this economy? In 2022, we're playing games with our customers like that? And I get it. Oh, it's funny. It's Mischief. It's cool. It's edgy. Whatever, guys. Like, that's what I say to that is whatever. That, to me, the way I look at it is as a consumer, you're asking me to give you my money and you're asking me to, partake of your products. I don't want to be trolled by your brand by getting packets of ketchup that I spent $25 for 6 packets of ketchup that I could get at Wendy's down the street. You know what I mean? I don't find anything about that cool or interesting or funny or edgy even. I just think it's stupid. And I think it's insulting to the customer. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Maybe it's because I have cramps right now and I'm just maybe a little salty. You tell me in the comments down below. But I left this one for last because I had so much to say. But for me, seeing this, I actually think less of the brand. And I'm sorry, that's just the way I feel. For me, this is not cute. This is not cute. It's stupid. And it's a jumping the shark kind of moment. And yeah, that's how I feel about that. And I expected better and I expected more from Fenty Beauty than something like this. Guys, so yes, that is my very very salty new makeup releases. I just feel like these brands are trolling us at this point. They're trolling us. Fenty is definitely trolling us with that whack ass collab. I think Urban Decay is just doing the Urban Decay thing over there. You got Tom Ford over here. You got Too Faced smashing two of their, you know, palettes together and calling it a new thing with that clip art on the side. I just feel like these brands are just doing the most while doing the least. Let me know in the comments down below if you agree. If you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed, please be sure to subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye now.